A Course in Miracles, Lesson 179. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Review Lesson 167. There is one life, and that I share with God. God is but love, and therefore so am I. You were never given many lives. You were given one life, and it was shared, like sunlight spilling from the same sun, like a wave curling off the same ocean, like a melody echoing from the same note. God didn't scatter his life into little pieces and throw them across time. God extended one life, whole and perfect. And you are that extension, not a branch broken off, but the very vine, not a spark flickering on its own, but the fire itself. The world tells you you're living a life, that one day it started and one day it will end. But the Course pulls the curtain back and says, that was just a costume, just a mask that forgot it was light behind the eyes. There is no your life and my life and his life and her life. There is just life, and it belongs to God. And because he shares it, not divides it, you have it. And not just have it, you are it. You were never meant to carry a private breath. You were not meant to stitch together a story and call it me. God gave himself, not in part, but in whole. So if there is one life, and if God is but love, then you, mighty companion, are love itself in living form. The body says you're separate. The calendar says you're aging. The mirror says you're changing. But the truth says you are life unchanged. You are love uninterrupted. So when the world tries to put a tombstone on your memory, say back with a smile, I was never born and I cannot die. I am as God created me. I share his life because it is mine. And when they ask you who you are, you won't need a resume or a history. You'll just say quietly, God is but love, and therefore so am I. Review Lesson 168. Your grace is given me. I claim it now. God is but love, and therefore so am I. To claim is not to beg, not to qualify, not to climb the stairs of penance or success. To claim is to say, this is already mine, not because I earned it, but because I never lost it. The ego says grace must be proven, but love says grace is the proof. The world teaches you that you have to perform for favor, but God teaches that you are the performance itself, and it's perfect. What is this grace? It's not a reward, it's a recognition. It's not a pardon, it's a promise remembered. God's grace is the gentle rain that never stopped falling. You just thought you were inside, behind a glass wall of guilt. But grace isn't earned through confession. It's claimed through remembrance. You were never the shadow you feared. You were never the character you judged. You were never the story you cried through. Grace says, you are forgiven because you were never condemned. You are innocent because you were never guilty. You are whole because you were never divided. And when? When do you claim this grace? Not when your checklist is complete. Not when your name is big enough to echo. Not when your body looks like the world's idea of success. Now, because now is the only moment that isn't made up. Now is the only time that's not a delay. Grace is the sunrise that never stopped rising. You just turned away and called it night. So claim it, mighty companion, not with loud words, but with soft certainty. Say it with your breath. Say it with your stillness. Your grace is given me. I claim it now. Because God is but love, and therefore, so am I.